This is a Squiz podcast. We're your shortcut to being informed.
Squiz Kids! It's your daily news fix. Fun, free, fresh.
Good morning and welcome to Squiz Kids Today, your fresh take on what's happening in the world around you. I'm Bryce Corbett. It's Friday, February 25. In Squiz Kids Today, families flee Ukraine. Denmark's mystery kangaroo, getting paid to stay off social media, and the chicken wedding guest. That's what's making news, kids style.
The lowdown.
Imagine waking up one morning and being told by your mum and dad you've got to pack a bag and get in the car. Imagine then sitting in a long queue of other cars, all packed with families just like yours, as you drive to another country, not knowing when or if you'll be coming back to your house. Because that's what many thousands of kids in Ukraine faced when they woke up yesterday morning, after neighbouring country Russia sent troops across the border and fired missiles into some of Ukraine's major cities. Even though it had been widely expected, the Russian invasion of Ukraine still sent shockwaves around the world, with world leaders yesterday condemning Russian President Vladimir Putin for what many of them called an unprovoked attack. The streets of Ukraine's main cities became quickly clogged with cars, and its public transport routes were overrun as people rushed to escape the country and find refuge in neighbouring, friendly countries like Poland and Slovakia. It's all happening a long way away, and down here in Australia we're very lucky to be well out of harm's way. But as the Ukrainian army prepares for war, and world leaders warn the continent of Europe could be facing its darkest time since World War II, let's spare a thought for the many, many Ukrainian kids facing an uncertain future this morning.
Spin the globe.
Each day we give the world globe a spin and find a news story from wherever it stops. And today we've landed in Denmark, where a kangaroo has been spotted hopping about the countryside. Wait, what? A kangaroo? In Denmark? Yes, indeed. Australia's most famous native animal has hopped its way into the headlines in Denmark, even though no one knows where it came from or how it came to be there. A driver simply spotted the marsupial hopping across a field in the south of the country and took video footage of it this week. None of the local zoos or wildlife parks are missing a roo, and to the best of the Danish authorities' knowledge, there are no registered private owners of kangaroos. So, how did it get there? Rest assured we'll stay on this story, and if something hops up to help explain it, see what I did there? We'll be sure to let you know. Meanwhile, there's a link in today's episode notes to video of the wayward roo.
Pop Culture Corner.
Hands up if you know someone who uses social media. Hands up if you use social media. Kids, take a look at your teachers and parents too. I'm guessing most of them have a hand in the air. Now, I wonder how much money it would take to convince those people to give up social media for 6 years. That's right, no Instagram, no Snapchat, no Facebook, no Twitter, for 6 whole years. Well, there's one American teenager who is $2,500 richer after, just before his 13th birthday, he took a bet with his mum that he couldn't stay off social media until he turned 18. This week, he turned 18 and he won the bet. American teen Sivert Klefsar says he didn't feel like he missed much by avoiding social media. His friends kept him up on any important trends or news, and he had the added bonus of avoiding the drama that often goes along with social media. Because, yes indeed, there can be drama. He also got to spend more time doing sport and schoolwork, and he says he's now heading off to university. And yes, he's now set up an Instagram account. But he and his mum say that now he's older, he's able to better control himself on the app. $2,500. I wonder if that would work with my kids.
Animal Kingdom.
Weddings are such lovely affairs. Brides, grooms, family, friends, all gathered together to celebrate love and watch a chicken carry the ring down the aisle? At least that's the request that one wedding celebrant in Moreton Bay in Queensland has been given by a couple who want their wedding rings to be carried down the aisle by an actual chicken. You see, they are the proud owners of a chicken, but she's considered too crazy to carry out the ring-bearing duties. So they've asked the woman, whose job it is to declare them man and wife, to find a local stunt chicken capable of carrying their wedding rings down the aisle without wandering off to peck at the ground. The search has even gone online, with the couple posting on social media and getting a flood of responses, including one chicken that had its own manager and wanted $3,000 for the gig. Clearly, I'm in the wrong business.
Squiz Kids Correspondence.
The Squiz Kid listener community stretches far and wide across this glorious country of ours, and even across the seas to take in listeners in all sorts of far-flung locations. So, we created this segment, Squiz Kids Correspondence, a sort of audio pen pal concept, to bring you all closer together and share what life is like where you live. We've had Squiz Kids correspondents report in from Switzerland, England, China and Singapore, and today we're visiting Annabelle in beautiful Geelong in Victoria. Remember, if you want to become a Squiz Kids correspondent, it's super easy. Just follow the instructions in today's episode notes, record yourself on your nearest smart device and send your audio to us here at squizkids@thesquiz.com.au. Take it away, Annabelle.
Hi, my name's Annabelle O'Dwyer. I'm 10 years old and I live in Geelong. I live with my mum, my dad and my two younger brothers Henry and Johnny. We live in a house with a basketball ring, ping pong table, trampoline and cubby to top it all off. I get to school each morning by car. My favourite subjects are maths and PE. My favourite food is chocolate because I love the way it melts in my mouth. But my least favourite food is probably black cats because I don't really like licorice. The thing that might surprise Squiz Kids the most about where I live is that the Prince of Wales went to a school in Geelong. Here are my 3 favourite things about living here. 1, the carousel because it's really old. 2, Eastern Beach Rotunda because the water is so warm. And 3, watching the footy because it's really entertaining. I listen to Squiz Kids in the morning and my favourite bit about it is probably the squiz at the end. Hope you can come visit one day. This is Annabelle O'Dwyer signing out.
Time for the quiz.
This is the part of the podcast where you get to test how well you've been listening. Question number 1. Which Aussie animal has popped up unexpectedly in Denmark? Yeah, that's right, it's a kangaroo. Question number 2. What did a mum in the United States pay her teenager to stay off for 6 years? You got it, it was social media. Question number 3. What unusual animal has a couple in Queensland chosen to be the ring bearer at their wedding? Yeah, you got it. It's a chicken. What else?
Shout-outs.
It's February 25, birthday of rugby league player David Fifita. And this coming Sunday, you'll be interested to know, is International Polar Bear Day, to raise awareness of how amazing these creatures are and how climate change is impacting their existence. Check out the link in today's episode notes. It's also a Friday, and you know what that means. Good excuse to crack out the birthday reggae tune. Hit it. And it's a happy birthday to these Squiz Kids celebrating a birthday today. Ewan from Drysdale, Cameron from Marrickville, Bronte from Cannon Hill, Hunter from Corindi, Nikki from Windsor and Aidan from Broken Hill. And it's a happy birthday to the following Squiz Kids celebrating their birthdays over the coming weekend. Kobe from Caroline Springs, Hermione from Annandale, Jaquil from Broken Hill, Evie from Rose Bay, Anna from Moonee Ponds, Ishan from West Pennant Hills, Jasper from Walpole, and Matthew from Narberthong State Special School in Brizzy. And finally, a special shout out to our newest fully fledged Squiz Kids for Schools subscriber, Suya Huang and her son David from Melbourne. Welcome aboard. We're delighted to have you. Don't forget, if you've got a birthday coming up and you want a shout out, or if you're after a classroom shout out, drop us a line at squizkids@thesquiz.com.au. Well, that's all we have time for. Thanks for listening to Squiz Kids today. We'll be back again on Monday. In the meantime, get out there and have a most excellent weekend. Over and out.